Hola, bienvenido, Spanish Pocket Guru here, SPG aquí, and this is Lección número uno, and I am super excited about this lesson because this starts our journey together and lets me show you Spanish from a different perspective, which is the entire point, everybody. You will be very impressed with the way that you're speaking Spanish and the way that you're understanding the language, because I'm going to give you the keys to how the language works so that you can unlock the Spanish within you. Would you believe me if I told you that you can demonstrate perfect Spanish pronunciation right now? Most people don't. But I'm going to prove to you that you absolutely can, because you do. There are three words that we're going to call our helper words. And I'm going to present these words to you because you pronounce them perfectly in Spanish, because we see them so much in our everyday culture that we accept them as English, but they're Spanish. So we're going to take these words, break them down, and then apply them to every other word in the Spanish language, because literally you know Spanish pronunciation. It's just about unlocking it. So let's get moving. First word, nobody's going to a Mexican restaurant saying, "Can I have a quesadilla?" It's not happening, unless you're Peter Griffin, and I'm sure I'm dating myself there. It's a quesadilla. Second word, no one's ordering a quesadilla with jalapenos. Most people are saying jalapeño or jalapeno, but no one's saying jalapeno. So we have quesadilla, jalapeño, and what's our third word? Three-letter word, uno. No one says uno. These three words are going to blow you away by how beneficial they are going to be. So let's take a deeper look into these three words. By being able to pronounce these three helper words, you're able to pronounce thousands of words in Spanish. You just have to really think about what you're looking at and know which word to use when you need help. So, quesadilla, jalapeno, and uno are going to open up every single vowel to us. And in Spanish, you're going to have to know the vowels, and you do. They're all in here. We're going to extract them. We've been trained to say A, E, I, O, and U, and now we have to say A, E, O, U. But over time, especially with the help of this word, it's going to come together. You're also going to get special letters. I call these special letters. You always see a double L. A QU is everywhere. Nye, J's. These are things that happen in thousands of Spanish words. So the fact that we have all of this happening here, it's amazing because you demonstrate perfect pronunciation here. We just have to think about what we're really saying when we get to these letters. So let's break it down. Quesadilla, we have the QU, which is a special letter, and that is equal to the sounds of English K, as in K. So think about it. When you say K, quesadilla, you make the English K sounds. And now you have the vowel E, but we're going to say A, because it's quesadilla. So K, we have a sound. Now we have an A vowel coming at you, and that's the ah. So que sa. And now this is the most difficult, because in English we're saying I, but here we're saying E. So que sa di, long E on the I. And we have the double L, which when we get here, que sa di, we get that Y and the double L, and then we have the A on the ends, to finish it. So in just this word, we have E, A, I, three vowels that are widely used. QU is a special letter, K, double L, as in Y. So quesadilla. Next time you have a hard time with a word that has any of these letters, you can just come back to this, think about it, take your time, process it, say it. It's going to come out all right. So let's go into jalapeño, because this is an amazing word as well. You have a special letter, J, which acts as an H. You have the reinforcement, like we said before, of the letter A, or the vowel A, jala, as in quesadilla, so jala. And we have the reinforcement again of the vowel E, A. And we have the enye, which is an N with a little Y kind of next to it, and the tilde up on top. That's a little squiggly mark called the tilde. And what happens here is this letter N kind of like kicks the O a little bit, and that's why that Y sound is there. So you hear that in jalapeño, kind of like elevates that last vowel. You hear in Espanol too, it kind of like just kicks it up a notch. So, jalapeño. Lots of benefits here. It's a very, very helpful word. And I finally are going to end it with uno because it's very simple. Everyone knows the number 1 and everyone knows the game uno. We don't say uno, we say uno. So we have the vowel U, U. We have the vowel O, O. And we tie every single vowel into these 3 words. Quesadilla, jalapeño, uno. Let's see what happens. Let's put them to work. Here are 3 additional helper words I like to mention. Coca-Cola is another great reinforcement of the O-A vowels. Because nobody says Coca-Cola, everybody says Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. And this is going to help you move your mouth the way that you should for the letter O. Coca-Cola. The way we say it in English should be the way that you make these sounds in Spanish. Tortilla is another great example of the vowel I as an E, double L with the A. So tortilla, just like quesadilla. And this is another fun one because you're going to learn something new about this. We always say, well, in English, most people say piñata, but we're not going to say piñata anymore. We're going to say piñata, piñata. Most people nail the nye sound in English, but we just need to make it a little bit more Spanish sounding. So that's going to happen when you make this I, as in the E sounds, as in tortilla, as in quesadilla. So piñata, it's no longer a piñata, it's a piñata. So here are 3 additional helper words that you can put against other words, and they can help bail you out because you have Spanish pronunciation, people. So let's put this stuff to work. Considering vowels and special letters, how would you pronounce these 4 words? I'm going to put some time on the clock, but what I want you to think about are the helper words that I picked out for you to think about how to pronounce these words. This is what you have to do. Quesadilla helps out this word because of the QU, the E, and the A. Uno helps out this word for the U here because most people would say bus because you see bus and we're used to bus in that sound. But it's not going to be that way. So you have to consider U for uno, QU, K, A, and A. Think about that. How would you say this word? This one's a little bit more difficult and incorporates quesadilla and jalapeño, specifically on the I, long E sound, quesadilla. We have T there. J acting as H. E sound in quesadilla. A, quesadilla. How would you say this word? It's a little bit more difficult than this word. I'll give you a little break on this one. Jalapeño is going to help out this because of the nye. Quesadilla could help you as well. How would you say this word? Don't forget the nye kind of kicks this up a little bit. And finally, this word, quesadilla, jalapeño, help out this word big time. It's not that bad, even though it's long and has a lot of craziness in it. It's very simple to pronounce. So think about that. We have the A sound in quesadilla, jalapeño. A, Q-U-I-L-L-A, quesadilla. Think about that. So how would you pronounce these words? 20 seconds. Okay. Take more time on your own, but for purposes of the video, I gave you 20 seconds. How did you say this word? Most people would try to say busqueda, but it's actually busqueda. Busqueda. Quesadilla, uno. They help out big time. Busqueda. How'd you say this one? Some people say tijeras, but I say tijeras. 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 Try it. It's kind of tough, but these words definitely help out. Tijeras. Tijeras. Arana doesn't sound Spanish to me. Araña. 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 R is going to fall into place over time. Tijeras, tijeras, you're going to hear a RD kind of sound, and this is going to fall into place very naturally over time. Don't get frustrated. Don't try to even do it. You can say tijeras, you can say araña. People are going to understand that just fine. I promise you, over time, in the way that we're going to be doing things, the R will fall right into place. Araña. Jalapeño helps out there. And this word, did you say Montequilla? Because you didn't say Quesadilla. Let's think about it. Quesadilla, Jalapeño helps that out as well. Ya. Mantequilla. 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 You might be saying mantequilla with a hard T. That's okay. That'll fade over time as well. These 4 words are applied to these, and you can apply these to thousands of others. So a great activity would be to get a list of Spanish words together and think about quesadilla, jalapeño, uno, maybe even Coca-Cola, piñata, tortilla. Think about how these words you're pronouncing perfectly. Break down the sounds, look at them, say the word, you'll be fine over time. Everything that I do is for a reason, I promise you. Hope you enjoyed Lección Número Uno, and I'm hoping that you're looking at Spanish pronunciation a little bit differently and with more confidence, because remember, you already know Spanish pronunciation. We just had to get it out there. Quesadilla, jalapeño, uno are going to be our 3 helper words that are going to get us moving in the Spanish journey. Remember, subscribe, follow, send me to a friend. It's all in the name. Spanish Pocket Guru. SPG aquí. Thank you, everybody. Ciao. Nos vemos. Adios.